Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Doc. In today's video I'm gonna explain you exactly how Render RNDR will be able to do a 100x because of the burn and mint mechanism. So I'm not gonna talk too much and get straight into the video. So the first thing I want to talk about, for people who don't know yet, how the burn and mint mechanism works. So basically, on the customer side, you have someone who needs a rendering job or wants to hire GPU power, so they can pay with the render token, which will get immediately burned, or can pay with fiat. That fiat will buy render token off exchanges and burn it. On the other side, there's of course node operators who have GPUs and who will provide their GPU power to the network. They will get a fixed amount of tokens depending on the percentage of GPU power they provided each month for the network in render tokens. So what does this actually mean in numbers? So let's say, for example, that the monthly usage of the render network is around $1 million, and every month they will distribute 500,000 tokens. So then with a render price of $1.67, this means that $835,000 in render will be distributed to the node operators and 165,000 net in render tokens, which is equivalent right now to around 100,000 render tokens, will be burned. Of course, this cannot keep going up, and the price has to keep up with the burning and will go up, because you cannot keep burning tokens without it having an impact on the price. Because if the demand stays the same and the supply shrinks, it will go up. And of course, the most bullish thing about this, it will create a constant buying pressure, because nobody says that node operators will actually sell. If the usage is 1 million and the node operators keep this money which is distributed, then it will feel like 1 million will be net burned, because it will be bought off exchanges. But of course, these numbers are just an example, but we know the real numbers right now. So basically, on the render white paper, they actually said that with the burn and mint equilibrium, the supply of render will increase by 107 million tokens over the course of 2 periods, so 1 to 5 years and 5 years to perpetuity, reaching a maximum of theoretical supply of 644 million render tokens. So we can see before the burn and mint equilibrium it was 536 million, then after the total supply will be 644 million. But what does this mean in monthly distributed render tokens? Well, they got a nice Excel sheet which actually shows you it really easy. So the first months of the burn and mint equilibrium, we can see that every month 760,000 render tokens will be distributed to node operators. So what would it actually mean for the amount of tokens and the burning mechanism for render? So the monthly usage of the render network is estimated around 1 million, sometimes a little bit less, sometimes a little more. So every month there will be distributed 760,000 tokens. Then with a render price currently of $1.67, that means $1.27 million worth of distributed tokens. So this means that 270,000 or 160,000 render tokens will be actually added to the supply. But again, what I was saying is, that doesn't mean that the node operators will immediately sell. Let's say they keep the money, they're like, render is still in the accumulating phase, we still got plenty of time till the bull market, and they keep the money. Of course, again, it will make sure that there's constant buying pressure. But yes, currently with this price and the usage of the render network, it will not be deflationary and there will be tokens being added. But in the future, there will be a change in this. The reason why is the acceptance of the RNP004 proposals, which actually is an introduction of an API to the render network that would allow for render network nodes to be utilized for open compute operations. So what it will do, it will push it beyond just rendering functionalities and into the expanding market of AI and machine learning tools. And this is going to be the big thing for the render token holders and the burn and mint mechanism. Because if you guys didn't know yet, ChatGPT is already costing over 700,000 per day to operate. So ChatGPT will cost OpenAI up to 700,000 a day to run, do expensive servers. So it requires a massive amount of computing power. And this is just one single language model's running cost. So if we consider these $700,000 cost per day, this is what we'll get for the burn and mint mechanism. So if we take 700,000 a day and do that times 30, that would mean a monthly usage of the network of $21 million. And every month again, they will distribute 760,000 tokens. Then with a render price of $1.67, that means $1.27 million will be distributed. This means $19.73 million or 11.8 million render tokens will be burned. So this cannot keep going on. So the price has to go up for the demand. For example, the rate of 21 million per month in dollars would mean a $45 render to keep up with the burn rate, to make it even. And of course, the buying pressure which is will put on exchanges will make this go up way more than $45, easily over 100, because it's so much buying pressure. And again, the same thing comes to this. It doesn't mean that node operators are gonna sell. If they keep their tokens, the buying pressure is even bigger. And if this keeps going on for months and months, you already know we're only gonna see green candles and it's gonna be so bullish. But of course, render isn't there yet. This is just future speculation, not financial advice, just my idea. But there's way more, because this is the cost of running an AI. Everybody knows that model training is the biggest cost, and AI model training costs are expected to rise from 100 million per AI to 500 million by 2030 just to train AIs. And they need a lot of GPU power. And what does the render network have? A lot of GPU power. So if the RNP004 proposal gets going and they can actually get an API for AI training and machine learning going, then you already know the amount of GPU power they can actually give to companies. They have over millions of GPUs ready on the render network, so the burning will be infinite. It will push the render price so up. It's just a matter of time. This is why I'm a render maxi. This is why I'm so bullish on render, because when the burning mechanism kicks in and the usage increase, there's actually nothing stopping the render token of going up. They just have to nail everything correctly, but we still have time. So yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to follow my Twitter or X account @TheRealDog to know when I post videos, to know when I talk about crypto and stuff. Like this video if you enjoyed. Also click on the screen right now if you want to find the best crypto passive income method which works in a bull market and in a bear market. Subscribe for more crypto content like this, and YouTube. Until next time.